A tech-savvy rider implemented new technology to modify his 2015 GL 1800 Honda Goldwing. That Goldwing later became known as Black Flash, an extreme lighting show bike. What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Cornell, the tech savvy rider. Hey, it's Sunday. It's Sunday, about 6:30 or so. Just jumped on Black Flash and get it out the house. For me to get out the house, took it out the garage. Right now, I'm cruising through my old neighborhood. This is where I used to live about 18 years ago. I'm gonna ride by the house that I used to live in, that I rented. Man, this was back in 1999, somewhere around there. And there she go, right there. When I first came to Lawton, I'm married to Hilliard. This is the first house that I moved into, and that house holds a lot of memories, boy, because Hilliard was pregnant at the time. My oldest one, he was about 3 years old. So I said, I'm gonna go out and ride the bike and go to this area and see what it changed to. This is one of the low-income housing. A lot of changes had happened out here. A lot of people moved out. A lot of areas got closed down. And man, just reminiscing, I said I'm gonna come out here and see what's going on. Me and my neighbors out here, man, when I was living out here, man, we just stayed into it all the time. It was like everybody had something going on, either a block party, a house party. This was back in the day when house party was the shit. Well, it was the thing, you know. And outside barbecuing and all that good stuff, man. Even though this was a low-income housing, man, the people here, you know, you didn't feel like it. You felt at home throughout the day. Now, of course, at nighttime, it was a totally different story, and that was the whole reason why I ended up leaving. If y'all ever saw any of my videos when I leave my house, I got a Ford Econoline E50 150 van in my driveway. That's what I was driving when I first got here. And it used to sit in that parking lot of the house that I just showed you. I wake up in the morning, man, about 4 o'clock in the morning, get in the van, start it up, and get ready to go to work. You know, back then I was in the military, so I was getting up to go to PT. And halfway of me getting to work, man, somebody jumped out the back of my van while I was driving. And I could not believe it. Somebody had set up the bed that was in the back of that van, pulled my covers back, and actually went to sleep in my van. I could not believe it. That was the camels that broke, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I had to get the hell up out of here. So I'm going through now, just looking at everything, see how much it has changed. It doesn't look like it has changed much, but it's almost 20 years now. And man, I just can't believe it, how big of a change that everything has become, for us, where you started out from and where you at now, for me, you know. So I'm just out reminiscing. As you can see, I got another camera set up on my bike. I moved it up to my handlebar. It's a pretty good setup, and I got my little camera, my audio, and my speaker. So if I'm stationary, I can make a video log, or I can take the mic from my helmet and plug it in and talk to my camera that way also. So right now I'm running 2 Hero5s, and I can give the command and it will actually turn on both cameras or turn them off, and I'm really digging that. I don't know what audio problems I was having with the camera, but after I reset the Hero5 to the factory setting, it's got 2 settings, factory setting and camera reset. So I end up using both of those settings to set it back to the factory and the camera default settings, and the audio problem that I was having is now gone. So I can actually motovlog now with both cameras, so that's a good thing. My Hero7, I'm moving it over to be my like interview camera or my handheld camera when I want to go out and you know, vlog out and about, you know, talk to people like I did last year at Wingding. So I'll be using my Hero7 for that. But I still have to be careful on the words I say, because the cameras are sensitive and they pick up every little word, even if you don't you closely come by the words for the commands, and it'll still pick it up as a command. And that's the sad part about, well, that's what I hate about it the most. So I still have to be careful on what I'm doing or what I'm saying. And you know, with my country grammar, I can say one word and it's sounding like I'm saying something else. So I have to speak proper English to actually motovlog without having any issues. I'm gonna head on back to the house now. That's enough riding for the day. I just had to get my little therapy in. So I hope y'all enjoy my start about house, my first house. I was just showing y'all the area. Other than that, that's my spiel for the day. If y'all like this camera setup, hey, I'll probably make a video on how I actually did it and the mount that I made, well, the mount that I fabricated to put in to hold this mount, to hold this camera up here. And I know one guy was asking me about what type of microphones and connections that I was using. I'll probably make a video about that pretty soon. So other than that, hey, that's my spiel for the day, YouTube. Just out and about on the weekend, head home, call it a night. That's my spiel for the day, YouTube. Y'all have a good one. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. A tech-savvy rider implemented new technology to modify his 2015 GL 1800 Honda Goldwing. That Goldwing later became known as Black Flash, an extreme lighting show bike.